Well, here's yet another one of my little projects. This is a clock that I happened to find in a dumpster. Find. And it has great hands and something about it appeals to me. Unfortunately, it didn't have any clockworks. So I put some in. Unfortunately, they're too delicate or lightweight to manage the movement of the hands. So UPS is on its way with a new heavy-duty clockwork, and with any luck that will make this work properly. Something even funnier, I think I have probably 20 more of them in different shapes and styles. I find good dumpsters sometimes. I haven't been in a few years, but I need to go back and start searching. See if I can break the glass. Remember. I think this one. I don't want to be delicate with these in case it breaks off. Oh, the mail lady's here. Hold on. Nope, sadly she didn't have that today. So the UPS should be with it later. Sometimes in the country here, the UPS and the mail, and maybe it happens everywhere, kind of get together and UPS drops it off with the mail and the mail delivers it, which I don't have a problem with. Come on, slide straight out. So if I break the glass, I'll have to get another one. Huh. There it comes. Now I should only have to take off that one. And or I guess I have to loosen two. I was hoping I could slide it out based on the curvature. Afraid these will break off, as I probably said a minute ago. There it comes. And that's probably a good time to wash that too. What do you think? So this will unscrew, I think. This one just pulls off. You can see where the old hands must have been off in the building it was in, because it's probably, can't see it from there, but there's a shadow of 10 13 when the clock stopped working. They set it somewhere. There is the clock works. Now I'll wait for UPS and put it back together. Well, there was UPS. It comes with extra hands. Not bad, I like them, but I really like the shape on these, so I hope I can use those. Alrighty, let's see what we can do here. Keep the old one separate from the new one. Tighten it enough that it's tight, not so much that it constricts. Push on the first hand and see if the second one will go in there. And unfortunately it won't. So now I gotta figure out something else. I think what I did was I glued on the hands of something else. It appears that glue actually stuck, which is rare. Okay, now stick on too. So it appears that hole is too big, so I'm going to have to modify this to make that hole work on this one. Well, the lighting is going to be very different today, and I am dressed differently and freshly showered, but we can continue with this. The inside of the glass is clean. I'll deal with the outside of the glass after it's back together. I have to fit the glass under those brackets. Drop them back in. The microwave warming my coffee up. One side and the other. Go. then these just take a little twist. Thankfully I don't have to do this very often, or those will be twisted right off eventually. This one's bent a little bit, so I have to fit it first, maybe. It will allow it. They're right on the edge of that glass. It's kind of scary to think that it wouldn't take anything to break it if I just made a slight miscalculation. And you can be there to watch it. Sadly. Come on, poke it in here. There we go. Do the twist. The screws are under here. This now goes with this. Don't you hate it when you realize your mouth is hanging open when you're trying to do something? Or maybe that's just an old guy thing that develops. I see my dad driving in town, his mouth's hanging open when he's driving. I swore I'd never be that way, but here I am. As you can see, this is a Stromberg clock. If that means anything to anybody, it means nothing to me other than a brand name. Although it sounds like a good brand name versus, I can't think of anything I want to insult any countries. What you call the shakes, and a little bit of a magnetic on my screwdriver. I don't know if it's true, but I hear if you rub a screwdriver on a magnet, it will magnetize it. Sometimes that would be handy. Other times it would be annoying. Wish I had enough screws. No, that's missing, so I guess I have enough screws. The bracket's missing. And there we have a clock that runs, has big hands, which is a little, they're kind of unique versus just a nice straight. Although we have clocks on every device, including our phones, especially our phones. Now I'll know where time it is from my desk. So here I am with the clock, although you can't see it, and this is going to be a strange place for a clock, but back in the day I wanted a hidden TV. So I put it on the door of my library, and there's the clock at the bottom, which is peculiar to most people, but when you're sitting at my desk, I can see it just fine, and it's a good place to put art you don't know where else to put. Talk to you later.